Most people don't know that. They just, I don't know, like a lot of people
and
did not get
everybody
the
was
fundamentals.
having kids back then, right?
Yeah.
Probably to help to build the people, because there was a lot of deaths after that migration, the European, the lost tribes and shit like that. Like a lot of people died out.
Like, yeah, people died out, but it's more like these motherfuckers had land and cattle and sheep and farms, and they had to eat, so they needed people to work the farm, so they needed children, and that's how the children became shepherds and butchers, and like this shit didn't just pop up overnight. Like, this people been doing this shit since we would even think we could know what the fuck a dresser is or what a key is. Like, motherfuckers walking in dirt, motherfuckers slipping on dirt, motherfuckers had dirt on these, motherfuckers walking bare feet, motherfuckers, no disrespect to the females, but certain part of the code they menstrual and they went days with the shit on because they don't got no water. Like, people that's life. That
right. I didn't know that's something that
the only way a woman could give birth is if she has a menstruation.
Air, water, and what else? You're permitted to, like, that is something,
And then back then, the only places that really had
that wasn't something back then.
Form of civilization was a palace or oasis. An oasis,
a bidet.
Usually,
only the rich families could bathe.
So a motherfucker that's like me or you scrambling every day.
Yep.
We eating dirt.
Yep.
Real talk. Like I told you, back
that's
then,
King Arthur time too.
It wasn't no color. It was about who had it.
Yep.
It wasn't about that nigga black.
And
it was a rich black nigga back then. It was a rich black king.
Before the credit system, before all that, the motherfuckers that had it, you could take them out and get. Now it's yours.
Right. But it's the same way now. It's just different. But it's the same thing. There's kings. There's lords. There's nobles. There's peasants.
Higher ups.
Feel me? It's everything. It's the same concept. The kings is the higher ups. The lords is the religion. The nobles is the business owners. The peasants is the hustlers. The niggas that get it every day. That's what the peasants did. The peasants didn't have no fucking W-2 or no fucking schedule. Or no fucking, you have to come pick this dirt up between 4 and 8 p.m. No. You gotta go pick that dirt by yourself, nigga. Like, there wasn't no structure. Like, all that shit happened over a progression of time. But back then, niggas was like, a bitch called her period and probably went crazy. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, they don't know. Like, nowadays, people act like they know everything. Like, no, motherfucker, you don't know.
And you definitely weren't there.
You don't know. You definitely weren't there. So you can't tell a bitch, yeah, bitch, you was wearing tampons in 15 BC. You can't do that because, for one, that's non-existent, because America has everything stamped, created, started. Like, if you know, like how you know your little trivia push points, because you can see, like, that's like trivia questions you should know. And if you're an American, you should know certain things about America. I'm not American, so I know I'm learning stuff about America, and I do pretty good. It's a fact. And anything that's global, like worldwide, like biblical, a map, an atlas, encyclopedia, I'm on it. But to really like sit there and know like who the fuck was the first assassination, or the first president, or the first general, or the first major or nurse or doctor, I wouldn't know that shit, because that's people that was finally created in America. Everything else is already in existence, like the atlas, the Bible, that stuff you should, if you're a human being, that's certain things you should know. Right. So I'm trying to tell you, learn the fundamentals. It's easy, bro. I'm not no better than you.
Fundamentals of what, America?
Life. Of life.
Oh.
You feel me?
I'm learning them every day.
You feel me? Like, I'm not no better than you. We in the same position, nigga. My mom's kicked us out. We both back on the street. No. I mean, but my thing is, discretion goes a long way, bro. That's a fact. That's all it is, bro. I went outside, niggas like, I heard you arguing with your bitch. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna never hear that again. I promise you. Cause niggas like, damn, boy, I don't know you was in the crib. You ain't supposed to know. Feel me? Like, it's just a lot. Like, people just don't know, bro. I think motherfuckers been fighting. Niggas been slapping bitches. Bitches been stabbing niggas. Back then, bitches had swords. They touch me, nigga, I'm gonna cut you. Nowadays, nigga gotta get a gun. Now, that nigga cut your ass with a sword. Go ahead, bitch. I dare you. Go look at that nigga. I'm gonna cut your left titty off, bitch. Leave your right titty alone. You got one titty. They call you one titty Jane, bitch. Fuck with me. You don't know what the fuck niggas was doing back then. Like, niggas was snick up on nigga. Yo, poke that nigga. Poke, 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 poke. You know what I mean? Like, the same concept. Ain't nothing changed. Niggas was making music. Shit, we don't know what the fuck they was doing. Like, I stalled, what's his name? I restarted. So,
Aristotle.
What's his name? On the S nigga. So, what's the S nigga?
Auntie Dread.
Cut that bitch off. What's the Socrates or Galileo or shit that I ain't supposed to know? I know, bro. I don't even know my own country history, but I know the fuck about some shit in America because they force you to. But all them shit's been going on. Niggas been conquering and murdering niggas and taking over since the world was taking over. Since God said, "Yo, I'm opening the market because you motherfuckers don't listen." It's been a war because when Adam and Eve fucked that shit up. They fucked it up. Yeah, they think they, oh yeah, that nigga, he I know. They fucked it for whole humanity because you think I understand. In a corporation, it's a head and it splits. Adam and Eve was the two heads. Everything they did split it down. So everything Adam did, the nigga did. Everything Eve did, a female would do. You feel me? That's real talk. And
Could do.
Whatever. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. But my point I'm making is like, it got to a point where Eve dies off.
She did?
Adam dies off.
They died?
Brother and sister fucking each other.
Yep.
It wasn't no...
That's, I wonder if the brother and sister, not to cut you off, but I wonder if the brother and sister fucking each other was how Abraham was able to get that interaction with the higher up in order to ask that favor. Because if you're not supposed to be destined to get messages... If you're not the one, you just have to sin and sin and sin the worst of sins, and somebody will come and answer you. And that being the father of Judaism. But I'm, you know what I mean.
If I was born in America, bro, two things I wish I would have, or